In regards to this whole farmers asking for a bailout, I'm just going to say one thing very clearly. I would rather spend $20 on one tomato than agree to give the farmers who voted for Trump a bailout. Nuh-uh, boo-boo. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and just work harder.
It's time for our daily dose of cope, and today's segment is brought to us by the Real House Leopards of DC. 'Twas the time of FAFO. So many stories to get to, so let's go ahead and jump into them. This was posted in the Prayers to Trump subreddit. You see this I love you at the bottom. These people are wilding out. It says, "Sir, my daughter still needs help," and she capitalized daughter, so she blends in with Trump. "With disability. They are giving her the runaround. Their doctors even said she cannot work, but her lawyers dropped her because they said she could work. Please, sir, if it helps, she does have a little Spanish blood and Irish and German and English. Please help her. Please. She is about to lose everything, and she just lost her husband to cancer, and he was 48. She has her grandkids to take care of, and she can't work. Please, sir, I love you, and she needs your help. Her name is Corey. Let's please pray. I love you." Like, this is so weird to say I love you to a president, but this is what this person said in the Prayers to Trump subreddit. Actually, because this person was actually commenting on a lie social post. I almost called it truth. Lie social post. This is a good one from More Motivation. Like I said, I like it when he makes posts. This says, Rick Harrison of Pawn Stars fame, you can probably kind of recognize him, of Pawn Stars fame is feeling the effects of international tourism being down, as 50% of the people he gets in his store are international tourists. Rick has been a long-term supporter of Trump. So, from Fox, what about inflation? What about the economy? What about tariffs? What about jobs? Do you see any of that playing a factor here? Rick Harrison says, "International tourism is definitely down. Over 50% of the people I get in my store are international people, and that is down." There are so many things going on in Las Vegas. Some of it is corporate greed, but a lot of it is tourism. Is tourism internationally because of all of the trade wars and Donald Trump flapping his gums, but also it's the tariffs and people not having enough money and the layoffs, so domestic tourists are not coming here. Plus all of the extra costs that Las Vegas has decided to lump on people. So these people are not going to be coming here. Las Vegas is about to be in a slump for a while. Let's remember, Rick has long been a supporter of Donald Trump. You see him here. You see Trump, Pence right there. It says Rick Harrison is all for making America great again, especially when it comes to causes that hit close to home. In April 2025, the reality star didn't hold back in voicing his support for Donald Trump's efforts to close the borders, crediting the move with helping to curb the fentanyl epidemic, a crisis he knows all too well. In 2024, Harrison lost his son, Adam, to an accidental overdose of fentanyl, and to this day, the reality star continues to grieve. So he voted for Donald Trump, so now his pockets are hurting. And you know what? The way that Donald Trump is talking about fentanyl and using that as a way to come after Canada and Mexico is so silly, but that doesn't stop these people. These people are going to vote for him no matter what. This is an amazing post, another great one from More Motivation. This one's titled, "Trump voter who suffered from tariffs in Trump's first term has his business go under due to Trump's tariffs in his second term, now vows to never vote for a Republican again." We have three different posts to look at. Let's jump into it. This says, "When getting your face eaten once is not enough." Back in 2019, Donald Trump said, "Things are going along very well with China. They are paying us tens of billions of dollars, made possible by their monetary devaluations and pumping in massive amounts of cash to keep their system going. So far, our consumer is paying nothing and no inflation, no help from Fed." Dominic says, "Sorry, Mr. President, I know of at least three US-based businesses that are about to go under due to your Chinese tariff policy. 3 businesses will be gone along with a few hundred well-paying jobs because they cannot endure your tariff tax. China is not paying the tariffs. We are." So that's what Dominic said back in 2019. The header at the top says the Leopards return. And so this is from September 2024. Dominic says, "Vote no to an Obama 4th term." And he says he's going for Trump 2024. Mike Pence posts about John Deere. John Deere is laying off 238 workers at 3 factories in Iowa. The company said tariffs and lower commodity prices are to blame. So we've already talked about that. Dominique says, I had to close my business because of the excessive tariffs on China and India. The Trump tariff tax is going to take out small businesses in masses. This is not what I voted for. The art of the deal is the art of the steal. I will never vote for a Republican again. This is madness. He did it again. He did it to himself again. He saw what happened in the first term. He did it again. But now that everything is wiped out, he's not doing this again. Back in January, this person at the top, Jared Bell, posted this picture, I'm sure it's AI, I don't know, of Donald Trump doodling on a fence. Sean says, Jared is on fire. So the previous picture just shows that he is a Trump supporter. Now we're going to see what that gets him. So Sean says here, I know the tariffs are real because we just paid $80,000 just to clear a shipment from U.S. Customs. $80,000. It's amazing that he has $80,000 to help pay a shipment, but now the government has it. And now when Donald Trump and his sycophants are cheering all of the money that the tariffs are bringing in, Sean gets to know that he is part of that. He is part of that because he paid that extra for us Americans to have our bills paid. I know that he is excited about that. This is a Facebook post from a man named Randy. He says, I voted for Trump and still stand behind him. My question is, what the hell happened to drill, and becoming energy independent? Still costing nearly $100 to fill up my truck. Jorge says, I understand that they are drilling, but maybe it takes a little time. Not sure. So they're like, where is this money and when are the gas prices coming down? Now we have another Facebook post from a woman named Lisa saying, okay, I voted for Trump. I would never in my life vote for a woman. So we got sexism. Do I agree on everything he does? Maybe and maybe not. Is it my vote the reason Trump won? These emojis, this thinking emoji. I have noticed that with Trump in office, rather than us Americans working together, all I'm seeing is the Democrats, liberals, just hating. She didn't see any of the name calling from the right. She didn't see the libtards and snowflakes. She didn't see any of that. It's just now the liberals, the Democrats. Whatever happened to love thy neighbor? Oh, wait, they voted for a different person, so we can't. I've noticed after COVID, the world's going to and I'm just trying to be in the now rather than worry about what's coming next. When that time comes, then worry about it. There is nothing you can do that's going to change it, so why stress? Yeah, why stress? We don't have to stress, even though, everything is falling to crap because of the economy, because of what Lisa voted for. She says, so why stress and not enjoy the time you have? I don't know why people can't look at the positives rather than talk down, try to go positive and work together to make change. Make change how? How are you going to vote? You going to vote something different? Get your head out your butt and wake up. I didn't like Biden, and I didn't live my life day by day pissed and miserable and hating on the people who voted for him. But nothing that Biden did really impacted my day to day. Like I don't know what people really saw that Biden did that was so bad. He was really trying to put people back to work and putting through all these infrastructure bills. And these people really couldn't stand Joe Biden, but he was quiet. And I don't believe that politicians should be loud and upfront, like front and center, like Donald Trump is. But this is what Lisa is saying. This video, it was cross-posted in the cringe TikToks and the you voted for that subreddit. This man named Derek is upset that gas prices are not coming down. And I'm like, is this satire? Is this dude for real? So I went to his page because I could see the stamp. I could see his name. I went over there. I did grab the video and I'll share it with you. But this is another picture of Derek. He's doing another video. This is poor MAGA and unhealthy MAGA. And this dude voted for Donald Trump. Just look at what's going on in his car. This car is falling apart. He has all kind of stuff back here. I see he goes live and he's trying to make money and stuff. This is poor MAGA, unhealthy MAGA, and he voted for a dude that is like really harming poor and unhealthy people. These people really did vote for their own demise. I'm going to show you the video in just a second, but I needed you to see this. Word of Lie says, pretty sure if he could go back in time, he'd vote for Trump again anyway. And then Altruistic Text says, can't vote for a woman. I just needed y'all to see that. All right, y'all, let's look at this video from Derek. Y'all chime in. Let me know what you think about all of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. My leopard.
This is to Mr. Trump, Mr. President. Help us out. It's been almost 6 months and you still ain't bringing gas prices down, Trump. Why? Why ain't you drilling? Drill, baby, drill. You know, it's $3 a gallon. Yeah, gas is $3 a gallon. Yes. Mr. Trump, I thought you were going to try to help us out. But promises you made, promises you're not keeping. Yes, Trump, please hear our cry. I've supported you 3 times. I voted 3 times in 3, 6, 9 years, Trump. Please, Mr. Trump, help us out. We need it. We cannot afford to pay $3. Gas is higher now than it was when Joe Biden was in office, Mr. President. Come on, get it together. Help us out. Yes, we need help. Joe Biden should have ran again.